They've changed live and that is crazy. Like, what update did I miss? Usually when you go live on here, you like turn it sideways like you're recording a YouTube video. But now it's up and down. That's interesting. But hello. I didn't do my edges today. Don't mind them. Please. Hi lovers. How's y'all's day? We are going to do a money count, and then I just wanted to do a Q&A. To be honest, it's filler space because I told y'all I was gonna post every day, and I'm trying to stand on it. And I uploaded a vlog yesterday, a 30-minute vlog yesterday, so I'm not gonna actually post a video today, but I did want to go live and talk. Can I talk about confidence from before and now? Sure. So just found a 20 in my ones. I'm just going through and like flipping all the money the same way so that I can kind of multitask. Hold up, let me put some on my lips because I look dry too. So honestly, I made a TikTok video about the topic of confidence, and that's really, I can just answer it vaguely, but I feel like my confidence before then was this girl, you know, trying to show up as confident, trying to build confidence, but deep down was hurt, had low self-esteem from not feeling worthy, from whatever the case may be, and still kind of needing validation. Whereas my confidence now is unshakable and it's true in a sense of it comes from simply recognizing myself in the eyes of God. So yeah, that's like the best way that I can put it. I posted affirmations on my TikTok on the video that I'm talking about. If you want them and like want a more elaborate explanation of that, but yeah, simple terms. My confidence is from within. It's an internal thing that doesn't have much to do with external factors. Like, my confidence isn't related to my success or anything else. No, it's not a bar. I collect wine bottles, so like anytime that I go to the liquor store to get wine, I always pick based off of like the label, the design, and then I use them for flowers. Could you talk on baby stripper advice and what to look for in clubs? Okay. So I'm just gonna talk about the club aspects because my honest baby stripper advice is that you will not know. Like, everybody's experience is so different that you have to go to really know. I do believe that it's good to do your research and like, you know, just get a feel of it before going right in it. But don't go in there expecting to get trained or somehow to, like, you might come across a girl in there that's actually nice and helpful, but nobody trains you. Like, you really go in there and it's every man for themselves and you just figure it out. So you can't base the experience that you see me have on my YouTube off of what, like, don't go in there with that same expectation, basically. But what to look for in a club, you want to first look for a place that is safe. Now, what's considered safe to me might be different for you. Like, I personally didn't feel safe trying to work at, what's a club? Like, say for example, Rumors, like a different club in Atlanta. Like, that environment doesn't make my spirit feel safe. Whereas Cheetah makes my spirit feel safe. But to somebody else, Cheetah might feel like uncomfortable because they're not used to this type of customers or this type of environment. But for me, my spirit feels good in here. So I feel like definitely go into the club and like see it for yourself, observe how the girls are, how they work, that type of thing. Observe like who you see, like do you see a lot of bouncers on the floor, a lot of security, you know, like make sure that your spirit feels good in that environment, because it's not really worth forcing yourself to work somewhere for the money but you don't feel good in that space. What else to look for in a club? Look for a club where you can be yourself. A club where you don't have to really compromise your morals, your values, your identity. And my advice with that is just like, always go into the space knowing that you are there to offer the club something. The club is not offering you shit. At the end of the day, dancers make the club money. Like I'm saying this to say, like, I used to go into auditions sometimes feeling like I had to like dance a certain type of way, or like go in there and like change my look to match this club. Like, no, if it's for me, it's for me. I don't have to try to conform. I just know how to adapt into the environment. So like with Cheetah, the best example is like before I went to audition, I felt like, oh, my hair had to be a certain way. I had to wear a whole bunch of makeup to cover my tattoos and blah blah blah. But then I was like, bitch, hold up, like, why are you even letting your mind get in your head about this shit? Because that is not true. My tattoos, my face tattoos are on my face because that's me. That's what choice I've made. So if the club doesn't like that, then that's just not a space for me, because I'm not about to conform and try to pretend like I'm some girl that don't got face tats or whatever. Or conform into feeling like I can't wear my natural hair or wear braids that works, da 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 da. But I do know how to adapt to the space. So there's certain outfits or a certain style that I do take with the approach of my outfits. So yeah, that's really my best advice on just the club, what to look for. You also can't really base it on like people saying it's slow or busy or whatever, because like it can be a slow night for me and not a slow night for you, or it can be fucking 10 people in the club only, but that one customer might spend money on you. So it's just like, don't let the club being fast or slow really affect your decision to work there. Do I work tonight? I do not. We are not open on Sundays. Okay, so all of my money is straightened out. This is what we have. These are my ones, and these are all of my big bills. Before I count, can we give this live a like, a thumbs up, please? And I want y'all opinion on something. So somebody commented under my video, and they was just like, oh, at this point, I'm just gonna unsubscribe because this is like my however many video where you didn't introduce yourself. And I just feel like my response, my genuine response still stands, that like, I don't feel like I have to stick to the norm of what a YouTuber is supposed to do or how a YouTuber is supposed to start off their video. Like, I'm sorry, but I cannot pick up my camera and be like, hit the like button and da 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 da. Like, that's just a lot to me. Like, I really just want to pick up my camera and record and do what I do. But do y'all, like, for the new people here, do y'all not know my name? Like, do you feel like I am being rude for not introducing myself? I'm sorry. I am Michaela. Hi, welcome. Thanks for being here. When did I stop smoking and why? So, honestly, when I was in Savannah, I smoked a lot. When I moved to Rome, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I had moved back to my hometown. Please, like, shut the fuck up. I had moved back to my hometown. If you subscribe to my other channel, then you like know, and you saw that part of my life last year. But yeah, when I got there, I was just really in the space of like just being wholesome. Not saying that smoking weed isn't wholesome, but like it wasn't even a thought. I didn't really care to smoke. I wasn't buying weed, especially not from fucking Rome, Georgia. I'm sorry, it just was not hitting. So yeah, I like took a break from smoking, and then I would smoke here and there. Like if I was around somebody that had weed, I would smoke, but I just stopped like spending money on weed. Cause I used to buy a zip. Like weed was like a bill, bitch. So yeah, I had stopped buying weed, and it just kind of like I just kind of eased my way off of it. And now I had stopped smoking because Nissa wanted to stop smoking, so I was just being supportive of like her decision and not really smoking around her. And now I just don't care to smoke. Like I'll hit the blunt maybe, but I don't be pressed to. I turn the blunt down a lot because I really like to smoke by myself, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I didn't really like have a reason. We are about to count the big bills. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60. So we have 460 in big bills. 400 of this was from VIP. So quick story, where's my rubber bands? Quick story about VIP that night. This was Friday. Yeah, I was supposed to work yesterday, but I ended up not going. And I'm glad I didn't because I started my period this morning and that would have really blew me to like be tired and start my period. So I'm glad I got my rest last night. So I'm gonna take the extra 60 out so that I can add 40 ones and make that 100. And then this 400 will be together. Hi, if you just joined the live. Will you do more pole classes in New York? I am so glad you asked. I have a class September 10th in Brooklyn, 8:30 p.m. It is a 2-hour workshop. We will be doing choreo. I have an activity that I want us to do. The way that I do my classes, it's very like therapeutic. So please come prepared to explore your emotions and find your artistic voice through your movement. I'm not saying I'm your therapist and you have to sit here and like pour your heart out to me and the people in the class, but you will feel it in your body and move through it and work through it. How much did I make? I haven't finished the money count yet. I just counted 400 in big bills, really 460 in big bills, but I just took out $60 to add 40 ones. Honestly, this is probably, I probably made like 5 something after taking this out to make it an even stack. So let's count some ones really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Okay, so we are now at 500. So the reason why I'm going back to New York to do a class is because I'm walking in Fashion Week that Saturday. yeah, that Saturday, and the class is gonna be on Sunday before I go. But I do have intentions to travel around more and teach. I just haven't really researched more post videos, and I've already went to New York to teach, so I already knew what studio to go to. So yeah, I do have a website to my class. I'll link it, but you can go to my Instagram at prettyboyxo, and I have my poll page tagged in my bio, and you can get the link to book it there. And if you want to bring a friend, I have a deal where y'all can buy 2 tickets together and save $20 each, so $40 total. Okay, we are at 500. This is about to piss me off. Real quick, let me read, make sure I'm not missing no questions. The class is beginner friendly. Thank you, Tiff. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is telling y'all the VIP story time. Okay. So, you can get removed. We don't really have time for that. Hi, user. Okay, so VIP. I was walking around with this girl. Is this girl there for whatever reason? When we like walk around the club together, we end up like making good money together. People like our looks. We really compliment each other. She's a little bit slimmer than me, but people be thinking we look alike. So it kind of be giving like, I don't give a fuck if they was real sisters, okay? So we were together Friday night. It was busier than it's been in there, but it was like, you know, when there's people in the club and people not really throwing no money, it was one of them type of nights. But it was some couples in there, some white couples, and the couples looked like they was there to like spice things up in the relationship. Like it gave kinks. So she was like, we should go up to this couple. Or first I was like, let's try this couple. And they wanted to go to VIP, but they didn't really have VIP money. That's the thing. So after that, they was just like, oh, well, like, how much would it be to take like one of y'all? And you could tell they didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. So they was just like, okay, no, we're just gonna wait. They needed to think about like which girl they wanted to take. And I'm like, you don't mean that shit. Like, just say no. Just say you don't got the money. So then after that, she was like, ooh, let's try this couple. And I was like, okay. And so this couple came in with matching fits, y'all. They had on, the girl had on a pink sparkly ass dress, like a little cocktail dress. And then her husband had on like a little pink top that matched. They were probably in their like 30s, and they had been married for 16 years. And me and her was talking to the guy because it was already a girl talking to his wife. I'm gonna take a break real quick and count the rest of this because this is literally all we got left. Okay, so this was 32. So in total on Friday, I made 532. Here it is. And this $32 is just gonna come with me. I'm actually going to put $5 at my altar. To welcome in some change. But back to the story. So we're talking to him. She was talking to the wife, and like we was just, you know, getting little details, like, why are y'all here? Da, 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 da. And he was saying that his wife liked girls. So we just like, okay. And we're like, what do you like? And it okay, basically, he had the fucking fantasy of black women, and she had the fantasy of women with boobs. So we had came right at the perfect time because the couple was just talking to the girl about wanting to go to VIP. So before we ended up like tagging along with them, I checked with the girl and I was like, do you care if we come? Because it seems like they're willing to take all 3 girls to VIP. But you know, you don't want to step on a bitch toes. So I always like to just communicate, because at the end of the day, we all gotta make our money, but there's a way to go about it. So she was like, girl, I don't care as long as we all get our money. So I'm like, shit, let's go. So we ended up going. They got the room where you can DJ yourself, which is $200 for an hour for the room. Or no, I think the room is $100 for an hour, and then it's $200 per girl. So they had 3 girls, and we did an hour. That's a lot. It's $200 for 30 minutes, $400 for an hour. So they did $400 a girl, which is $1,200 plus $200 for the hour of the room. They spent $1,400. Really, he spent $1,400. But he was a little hesitant, so he had to like secretly add on an extra 30 minutes because the wife had went out to go smoke, and he was like, well, we were in the mall today. Like, I don't want her to be upset with me because she wanted a Louis bag and I didn't get it. But da-da-da-da. And we was all just like, well, it's your birthday. Like, she won't be mad, and she's in here with us. You know, we'll make sure she has a good time, blah, blah, blah. So he added the extra 30 minutes. And she wasn't really like too upset about it. She was just like, oh, I want to go home. Because why couples go to VIP, they literally be in there to like get turned on and aroused, and then they go home and finish it off. It's really odd when you like really see it for what it is. But they be respectful in the VIP, and I always try to lighten the mood so that it doesn't feel like a lot of sexual tension. It just feels fun. So yeah. It's not like they be like back there trying you. Like, you're literally dancing. Like, it was a little round table in there, and we was all taking turns like dancing on the table and like performing, switching the music. Like, it'd be a fun vibe, but sometimes it can be a little weird because it's just like, bitch, am I turning you on? Calm down. Hi, Yuki. Yuki is right here taking this all in. Damn. What is your dream goal? To be at peace. To be at peace. To know how to properly breathe. And to just create. Like, I really would love to feel fulfilled in my creativity and feeling like I, you know, like allow my vessel to be used creatively. How do you approach someone? Approach someone at the club? So I really like this question. I used to approach people by just being like, oh, hey, how are you? You know, very cliche. Most customers, especially like regular people in the club or just regular people that go to strip clubs, you have to think like they get asked the same questions by every girl. You don't want to approach in the same cliche ass way. So I have changed my approach dancing at Cheetah. I walk up confidently, and I don't even like ask a customer their name. Like, I just greet myself. Like, I tell them my name. I'm like, hey, I'm Logan. I woke up, I'm like, hey, I'm Logan. It depends on the scenario too. So like, if I see a customer that's like on his phone, like, I'll walk up and be like, so what do I have to do to get you off your phone? Like, can we be present? Or I'll be like, is it that important? And that just kind of gets them like who the fuck talking to me? And then they see a beautiful woman and it's like, oh my gosh, like, to be boring. I always try to give like this entertaining type approach. But yeah, I go up and I'm like, hey, I'm Logan. How are you? Da 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 da. I typically ask them if they would like some company, so that it doesn't seem like I'm being invasive or aggressive. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm here to do my job, but I want to make them feel like they do still have a say so, because some people feel pressure in the club. Or like one time I had like a customer was sitting at the bar, and I like kind of like stepped in front of them to like get their attention, like in their face. And he was just like, can you like back up? I'm like, oh, I can't get right here. He was like, no. And I'm like, my bad. I didn't mean to like invade your personal space. So you have to really like discern the customers that you have. But I don't ever walk up just aggressive. Like, if it's somebody that I see in there that like I've talked to before, then my approach becomes very casual, like how I would approach anybody that I just know. But I'm not gonna just like go up now and like put my arm around somebody. Like the white man, hell yeah. I'm gonna walk up to the white man and I'm gonna go ahead and give him a nice little massage, approach him from the back. So it really just depends on the customer. Would I start in OnlyFans? So I would not. I have made OnlyFans before to do like digital strip club shit. So like post me pole dancing or just me and my dance outfits, etc., etc. But now I use this app called Sunroom, and I really, really love Sunroom because it's literally just like a digital diary. It's just a more intimate space. Like, it don't have to be anything sexual. You actually can't post like porn or anything like that on there. You just get to go in there and be yourself. So yeah, I use Sunroom, and what I also like about Sunroom is that I'm on their team. So I am a part of Sunroom's social media team. I help them work on TikTok, one of the faces of their TikTok. So yeah, that's like my real job outside of the strip club and outside of like my own entrepreneurial type stuff. The sounds was fucking rain, girl. It's thundering. You can subscribe to my Sunroom by going to most of my description boxes. Yeah, literally every description box, or at the end of my last vlog, I put the link at the end of the video. Do I miss my old club? Which old club? I honestly, I don't. Like, I'm so content with where I'm at that I don't really miss the old club. I miss Seduction when I worked at Seduction here because I miss being able to like do floor work and like just have a little more freedom with the way that I dance, because Cheetah is a little more reserved with what we can do. And I feel like just with like the level of comfortability that I'm at with myself, I'm curious to know how I would dance now from like this place of confidence and this place of feeling so liberated within my body, you know? But I don't really miss the old club. I really like Cheetah's environment. Do you feel like Cheetah has been the best club environment you've experienced before? Definitely. 100%. The only thing that can even kind of compare to it and still not really was my very first club ever that I worked at in Savannah. But overall, like, Cheetah really cares about our safety, for sure. This is also like the biggest and most like bougie type of club that I've worked at. So I really like the experience here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you at the pole dance level you want to be at performing wise? I am not. I would love to focus more on like the performing aspect of my craft. Like, I really desire to dance on stage, like for artists and stuff like that. Like big time performer. And there's more to it than being good at pole. Like, I really want to work on my musicality and my character, because like I know how to dance at the club, but I don't want my dancing to always be to like seduce someone. Like, I just want it to, I really want my body to give poetry when I dance. And then skill wise, there's so many tricks. Like, I really want to master pole and master really advanced level tricks. And I know some advanced tricks, but like there's some stuff that I can't do. I haven't built the upper body strength for it yet. But like the fact that a bitch can J split, I feel like I'm the shit. Because I look back If y'all been here, y'all saw me when I had did that pole class with one of the girls from the club, and we like collabed on a little class video. Like, bitch, I couldn't even flip upside down, and now I can do a J split. Bitch, now I can twerk from the ceiling. Like, don't play with me. Major differences in the rules at Cheetah versus other club, like dancing, dress code, etc. This is a really, really good question. So, one of the rules, we'll start with dress code. I cannot wear my thigh-high boots, which would be a signature look at any other club for me. Like, I love my thigh-high boots. I love how I feel in my thigh-high boots. And they also are like a cheat code to the pole because of the grip. But at Cheetah, I cannot wear thigh-high boots. My thongs have to have buckles on them, which literally voted out a whole bunch of my outfits because I have like fishnet shorts or one pieces and things like that that don't have buckles on them. And that's really it. Or like I would wear like a lot of one pieces, like the full fishnet bodysuits. I can't really wear that at Cheetah unless my like butt and private area is like kind of have like the cutout so that I can undo my thongs. The way that we dance at any other club, I can do floor work, which is like splits or like, you know, like the leg waves and shit like that. Can't do that at Cheetah. I can't even like get on the floor. Like, I have to land all of my pole tricks on my feet. You can finesse a little bit. Like, some people will land like in this position. So like, say this is my knuckles or my knees. You can land like that and, you know, like come up very quickly. Or like if you are on the floor and I have to quickly like sexily roll over, but it can't be nothing like raunchy. I can't really like bust it open. Like, I cannot like bend over full pussy just out in the air. I can't really spread my legs. Say that like okay, this, like twerking like this is the highest that I can like have my leg. But say it's a bar right here. So where my foot is at will be a bar, and then it's a bar right here, like knee level. I couldn't like put my knee on it and like twerk like that. Like, you can't really, it's not really twerking. Like, I literally be on stage like, I twerk when it's some twerking music. One thing about it, I still be shaking my ass, but it's definitely more of a like sensual seduction than a bounce that ass, bounce that ass, bounce that ass, bounce that ass. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, what's another rule with dancing? So customers can't touch. Like, they can grab my ass a little bit in VIP, but like when I'm on the floor, if I'm like twerking and a customer is taking money and like say this my butt, like touching me, no. No. VIP or house mom or somebody will come like kindly, respectfully tap that nigga and be like, no, don't touch my girls. Which I really appreciate, because other clubs sometimes, like, there has been some crazy ass shit. What else are some rules with dancing? I can't like sit on a customer lap and like grind on them, like unless I have on a thong. That's the only way I can sit on a customer lap, which I feel like that's a rule that needs to be everywhere. But yeah, that's really like the main rules. And then as far as like other types of rules, like we have to blow and clock out before we go. We have to be there before 10, which I feel like those are just rules based on the club that you at. Y'all ain't seen me with braids in like a whole year. The girl that did these, her at is The Sweet Life of Cece on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm so thankful that she did my hair for me. She reached out to me and I was like, yes. And she's based in Macon, but she can travel. Yeah, she definitely ate these up. Why do the thongs need buckles? So that it's easier to take off. Like, Imagine your thongs don't have a buckle, right? That means you have to pull them down. You have to bend over so you can reach. You have to step out of them. And by that time, I'm turned off. Like, that's not sexy. A sexy way that I would use to take off my thongs is like if I'm already like you know, like slowly bending over or whatever and casually stepping out, or even just stepping out one leg so that I can wrap it around me and not have to take it all the way off and it never has to touch the ground because that's dirty. But I'm hot. With the buckles, I can literally like, you know, still be dancing, unbuckle, and it's sexy and it's casual and it's cute. We can keep it cute. It's a requirement just simply because of Cheetah's rules. Like I couldn't tell you, girl. I really couldn't tell you. It's just a level of class that I guess they want to maintain at their club. Which house mom do I like the most? I like Heather. I really like Heather's personality. Heather's a real bitch. Heather's blunt. And I appreciate that of her. And Heather funny. Like, she really funny. Heather be talking shit. And if you end up seeing Heather on the floor, like, she probably be dancing and trying not to get caught. Like, Heather's cool as fuck. How do you know when to pick your money up so that you don't seem thirsty? You pick your money up when you're done dancing. I always like to, so at this club, it's $20 a song. Most times I get paid up front, like big bills. If they have one, so I say I'm sitting there with a stack of ones, or the customer sitting there with a stack of ones, and you know, you ask to dance and you want to try to get all the ones and not limit yourself to just $20, you just dance and make sure that you're paying attention to like if all the ones are gone. Like if you still see some ones in their hand, don't stop dancing. Keep on dancing. But if it gets to the point where like, all right, I've been shaking my ass a couple seconds, 30 seconds, and you still ain't spit another dollar, then I'm gonna just stop and I'm gonna say thank you and just get your money. Like, you're not gonna seem thirsty for picking up the money that you just made. But try to dance and milk the time so that you can get as much money as possible. One thing I will say about picking up your money, like it irritates me seeing a bitch on her knees picking up money. Like, to me that just looks desperate in a way of just like, oh my gosh, I gotta get my money. Like, keep it cute. Use your shoe. Try to like scoop the money with your shoe towards you. And squat cute. Like, you can pick up your money cute. You do not have to be on your knees crawling around picking up money. Like, please no. Please no. Get the fuck up. Like, that irritates me so bad. I always just like to be in this type of position. I'm standing on a chair. Let's hope I don't fall. This is how I be. Knees bent, mega knees. I can give them a little twerk while I'm picking up my money. Like, we're gonna keep it cute. But to be on all fours, picking up money, like crawling around, oh my God. Oh my God. I am definitely gonna keep this live up. You think this cat will behave? She ate my fish. And she's bad. She has her moments. When she wanna act up, she gonna act up. But right now, she being good. She watching the live. Yeah, I really miss being at a club where the bouncer picks it up for me. I don't appreciate having to pick up my money when there is bouncers. That's why I don't tip out at Cheetah. I don't tip any bouncers out because nobody is walking around helping me pick up my money. I feel like there should be, you know, bouncers come sweep it up. They used to do that at my first club in Savannah. They would come sweep up my money. I never really had to touch my money that much unless the bouncer just wasn't right there. But if it was like a bunch of money, they're definitely coming to sweep that money up. And when I worked at King of Diamonds for like 2 days, I never touched money. They always came to sweep it up. I remember one time you were a tattoo apprentice. Did you like it, and what all did you do in a day? I did. It wasn't really serious at the time though, if I'm being honest, because where I was at, like Bo and them at that tattoo shop, they don't take nothing serious. That's just not their personality. But what I would do is learn how to sanitize, and like I would help them set up the station. I would practice stenciling. But yeah, I really do want to get back into learning how to tattoo. I would love to do tattoos. I would like to specialize in lettering so that I can tattoo my poetry on people. And I also have really good penmanship, so I feel like lettering would be hard for me. I mean, wouldn't be hard for me over like learning how to draw. Yeah, she ate my pet fish, bitch. I had got a pet fish named Spike. And I literally, the first day I brought Spike home, like, he was on the counter. And I had left for like 30 minutes. And I came home and Spike was on the floor. And his little bowl was cracked. And Yuki tried to eat him, right? So then I'm like, change of plans, change of plans. I can't have Spike in a bowl. He's gonna need a tank, like he's gonna need a lid. So I was hiding Spike from her in a bowl because PetSmart didn't have a fucking lid. So I was gonna have to order it on Amazon. And it didn't get her yet. So Spike was sitting on top of there, like on top of the, you see where the wine is at? He was on top. And we had forgot to hide him in the closet one night because he would hide in the closet so that Yuki wouldn't get him while we were asleep. I forgot to put Spike in the closet. The next morning, I went to get Spike so that I could see if he ate his food that I gave him. And Spike wasn't in the bowl. And I was just like, oh my God, like he's gone. So I climbed on top of the counter. This bitch ain't good. I climbed on top of the counter. So I'm like, maybe Spike jumped out. You know, maybe Spike is laying right here. Maybe Yuki didn't do it. Spike was nowhere to be found. Yuki ate him. I had Spike for 5 days. And that's just not okay. The cost of stripping anywhere is quote unquote ridiculous, okay? I don't believe that the cost of stripping is just ridiculous at King of Diamonds. Stripping costs money. You need money to make money. You don't have to go into it. Like when you start off, like you can be a bad bitch on a budget. You know, you can get you just a nice outfit, a simple outfit to start off. But you're gonna need at least $80 to get you a pair of dance shoes. You are going to need money for an outfit. We got Amazon outfits now, so we'll say 20. So you already at $100. You will need your appearance to be together. That's up to you and how much money you want to spend. You might not even have to spend no money if you know how to, like, you know, do your own hair and feel good. But you need at least $100. And then if you want to dance somewhere like in a state that needs a permit, my permit costs $270. Like I had to spend $270 just to get in the club. So what that put us at? $300 something, damn near $400 on just permit, shoes, outfit. And that's one outfit. You need more than one outfit. So yeah, dancing costs money, and I think that's where people get it confused. You think you can just start dancing to go make some money, but like, no, you have to have some money to go into it. I've never heard of you needing a LLC, but I can kind of, yeah, no, I'm not even about to let my mind fall for that. No, you don't need an LLC. Like, no. I'm about to be like, maybe, because like we are contractors, but like, no, I don't believe that. Can you please like tell me where? permit? Do you have to do anything for it? So on the video, the vlog where I said I was becoming a cheetah girl, I showed y'all the full permit routine process. I just read the comment that said skincare routine and it made me say routine. The money count was what I made, 536. Cause I had a VIP. Have you ever hooked up with another dancer? I have not. I have not. I'm not there to fuck on them hoes. I'm there to make my money. My dream place to live, off grid. It can be on a lovely island. I would love, yeah, tropical vibes. I want palm trees. I want space. I want quiet. If I were in the US, it would be somewhere where city and beach can meet. So like a California vibe. Miami's a good example, but I don't really want to move in Miami. But like that type of vibe. If I were to just immerse myself in a space, in a community or culture, it would be Japan or Thailand. But ideally, I want to be off-grid on some beautiful island, living in my beautiful treehouse with all of my reptiles. I currently live in Atlanta. Do you have a plan on leaving Cheetah and going somewhere else in the future? Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not thinking that far ahead. Like, I am learning to flow and be very present in where I'm at and know that I don't have to initiate anything. Like, I don't have to initiate leaving to get to my next step. Like, God will naturally flow me there. So, not necessarily, but I do have curiosity right now about other clubs, and I do want to try out some other clubs. I really want to try Pink Pony. I would like to travel and dance too, but I like Cheetah for like a home club. What helps me stay present in my body while dancing? Are you meaning at work or in general? Because I have two different answers for the context. Is Atlanta coastal? Sorry, I'm not from the US. So, okay. Let me make sure I know my map. So we have the map. You follow that? It was giving Disney Channel. The map of the United States, right? There's Florida, which is a coast. You got the beach, you got the Keys. And then Georgia is next to that. So I think Georgia, there's beaches in Georgia. Like there's Savannah, where I just came from. There's a beach there. But Atlanta, there's no beach. Atlanta is a little more like going north, going like towards Alabama, and I think there would be like Tennessee, right? So give us both. Okay, so how I stay present in my body when I dance at the club is honestly and truly and wholeheartedly knowing that I am a bad bitch. And just knowing that like here I get to create whatever reality I want, like, and so I really try to channel that energy and channel that power and embody that, and I know that my vessel is the only one that can do it for me. So I'm in my body with that in mind of just like, there's no need to be nervous because you're just a vessel, like God is the communicator. There's no need to feel shy with dancing because you can call back so much energy just from your movement, or you can release so much energy just through your movement. Yeah, I'm pretty in my body at work. Now, outside of work, I have never microdosed while dancing at the club. I'm curious, but I don't really think I would like it, honestly. But outside of work, like if I'm just pole dancing, I stay in my body. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been struggling with this lately just because I've felt a little more out of my body than usual. Like I don't do nearly as many things as I would do to like help my body. Like for example, I used to take a bubble bath every fucking day. Like I can't do that anymore. We have to hide someone from my channel again. We love that. Excuse me. And like I'm trying to practice like stretching more. Somebody asked that question earlier. Do I still do yoga? I do, just not nearly as much. Like I used to do that shit every day. So yeah, to answer the question though, when I am in my body while just pole dancing, I remain in my body from my breath. And I like to follow my breath to complete the transition throughout, hold up. Throughout my tricks. So like say I'm climbing, I'm inhaling as I go up, I'm exhaling as I'm switching grips, I'm inhaling as I'm spinning around, exhaling as I'm switching grips. And it's all just a continual process for me to actually embody a pole flow. So yeah, I allow dancing to just be meditative so that I can be in my body. And I also try not to like judge. Like I try to use pole dancing to create a good internal dialogue with myself. So instead of standing there being like, I don't know what to do, or like dancing and always judging my movement, stuff like that. Like I don't do that. Instead, I don't ever tell myself I'm dancing like I don't know what to do, or I've broke the habit of, I'm not gonna say never, I've broke the habit of asking myself or saying I don't know what to do. I just ask my body, what do you want to do? And of course, my body can't respond to me verbally, but my body naturally moves. And that's why I say you have to find your artistic voice through movement. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in my class in New York. Merch would be so cute. Okay, so I can show y'all. I can show y'all the design. It's not necessarily merch, but I have been working on my clothing brand. And I got an airbrushed design made of some of my, it's like an excerpt from my poem. We're in, it's pissing me off. Yes, Jen, I am traveling to Brooklyn, New York. That's pissing me off. Okay, so I mean, I could find it if I kept trying, but like, I don't feel like doing all of that. I just dug and dug and dug. But it's a brush design. And I plan to basically come back with my clothing brand. But what type of merch would I want? Would you ever mentor a dancer? Yeah, I offer mentorship now. It is $150 for 3 months, so $50 a month. We set your goals, your intentions. I have an intake where I basically just like get your expectations, figure out if we're even compatible, and then from there we began to put in work to make sure that you feel confident going into whatever the goals may be. And it doesn't even have to be about dancing, but like for example, I just got a new client in Atlanta actually, so I will actually like help her in person go to the club. So yeah. I'm about to get off soon. This is the question I've been avoiding for so long. Will we get XO Michaela content soon? You shall. You shall. I just I needed some time to be my own gardener and really just appreciate my flowers and pick my flowers and give them back to myself instead of to other people. And I was also planting new seeds, and I wanted to come back with fruit. I feel like I've showed my process a lot, which there's nothing wrong with that. I am so happy that I do. But I just wanted this part of my life to just be for me, especially with like the intensity of what I was going through. Like, this past year, like when I say like triggers, bitch, triggers, when I say just lifing and adulting, like yes, like I needed to just keep some of that shit private. At one point there was a lot going on with like my living situation and having people stay with me in India. Like, to be fucking blunt, bitch, I didn't want to blog on my channel and have 3 other people talking in the back. Shit. Like, I did not want to do it. I didn't feel motivated to in that space. So yeah. And then honestly, since being here, it's a thing of me having to like really get over myself and remind myself that I made that channel as a visual diary so that it's okay for me to go on there and like talk and feel and let people hold space for me. So yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna stop procrastinating it. At one point, I think I told y'all, I'm like, I don't have nothing to say. Like, I didn't have nothing to say. And I do a lot of talking over there and share my thoughts over there. But I do want to come back and just like let y'all see my life and like what I do on my day-to-day, what I've been doing, how I've been feeling, and just letting y'all love me. Will you try out for P-Valley? I've auditioned for P-Valley before, so you know there's the process. You submit your pictures. I made it through the submissions. They had emailed me back, and I had to actually audition doing the monologue and the dancing portion. But at the time, I could not dance how I dance now. Like, when I go back and look at that, that audition tape, I'm just like, oh my God, like I don't dance like that at all anymore. So if they opened it up again, I would definitely audition again, because at the time, you know how you can feel like something is yours? I felt like that, but I self-sabotaged it like fuck, just with the confidence thing. I do want to do a poll playlist video, but the way that I want to do it is like, it'll literally be visual of me dancing, me pole dancing. And it won't necessarily be 2D songs, but me pole dancing, and I just want to like edit in the playlist. Would y'all like it that way, or would you literally like to see me dance to each song that I have on playlist? Because now that I just said it, I'm like, that doesn't even sound fun. It sounds more fun to really dance to the playlist. Let y'all really feel it. I'll do that. I'll film that really soon, actually. I can just go to the pole studio. But I really want to get a stage pole to put in here and dance. I have a pole. Somebody literally gifted me this pole, and it's just been over there out the way because it's not tall enough for my ceilings. So it's giving stage pole for safety, because I can get extensions. But I already done learned my lesson. I'm not trying to fall from these high ass ceilings on the pole. I would rather just get a stage. So yeah. My favorite artist, off the top of my head, I always say Miguel. I really love Miguel. I love Gucci. Gucci, my favorite rapper. What about it? Who else do I like? I really like Sabrina Claudio. Like, if I could sing, I mean, I can sing. I gotta stop saying that I can't sing. Ideally, I'm not gonna think I can sing until I can sing like her. Yeah. Where did I go to learn pole in ATL? I learned pole from myself and from Stacks the Goddess, which is my pole partner. We were teaching classes together for some time. Tips on getting dizzy on the pole, girl, find you a focus point. Like, if you can dance in the mirror, your focus point should be yourself. So, like, when you're doing the ballerina spin, always try to turn and catch yourself. But you really, it's just going to take practice. It's just going to take practice. Am I teaching pole still? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm about to scroll up and find a few more questions, and then we're going to go. We're going to go. I cannot believe I'm touching my face after I touched that money. Somebody should have just cussed me out. Do y'all not love me? You should have said, get your hands off your fucking face. It's okay to be nervous. Like, literally, the way that I started off my pole class in February when I was in New York was literally by telling my students, I'm nervous. I was nervous as fuck. Like, it's okay to be nervous. And then we all sat there and was like, little bitch, I'm nervous too. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm glad that y'all let me pop up as just human Michaela and not instructor Michaela, because bitch, I'm scared. So it's okay to be nervous. I am making this class very beginner friendly. Really, like, all levels are welcome. That's the best way to put it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just all levels welcome, and I feel like I'm a really good instructor. You will leave learning something, whether it be how to properly breathe, some new stretches, some new perspectives, not only from me but from other people, and also some tricks. Like, literally, bitch, I got proof. I have a video of everybody in my class doing the same spin. I always teach everybody how to ballerina. I would literally put you in the ballerina. What should I wear? I'm so happy you asked. Okay, so this class, like I said, is all about finding your artistic voice and having many mediums to do so. So your outfit should express you to your fullest extent of what you're feeling that day. If you are feeling funky, be funky. If you're feeling chill, be chill. But I would prefer for you to, like, really let your pieces speak some form of expression for you. Not to be more technical, wear something that will not slip on the pole, so preferably no leggings. The more skin that's showing, the better. Us pole dancers don't want to just be naked. It's actually for a good cause. And the class is at 8:30. How much is the class? So tickets are $120 for 2 hours, so $60 an hour. And you will leave with something. Like, last class, I gave everybody a journal. This time, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. But if you go with a friend, y'all save $20 each. So you would get your ticket for $100 instead of $120. I hope I see you. I really do hope I see you, Lily. You should go book it right now. You should go book it right now so I know it's real. I will send you a discount code just for you to book it right now. Because I bet you won't. I'm gonna link it. I wish Celeste was in here. Every time Celeste is on my live, she be a real bitch. And she drops the links to everything I need dropped. Celeste, if you ever see this on the playback, just know you do not go unnoticed in your support. And I love you. Question. I have a question for y'all. All right, now, on Friday, I better see you booked. Because last class sold out. And I'm not just saying that to be a good salesperson. All slots sold out. My question is, so y'all know I have a YouTube course. I teach you how to be a spiritually driven content creator, how to deconstruct the YouTube do's and don'ts and really be your own niche and explore your authentic expression, right? So I'm in the process of changing my course from, like, an actual course. Well, I'm still gonna have a course, but I'm trying to offer an ebook version so that it's easier to access. So I want an ebook, and then I want a full course version. That's besides the point, but that's just to tell you why I'm asking what I'm asking. So, would y'all want me to start also posting and sharing? It probably won't be on this channel, if I'm being honest. It'll be on my other channel. But, like, going live and letting you watch me edit and ask me questions about editing and asking me things. Like, I just want to offer more. I don't got no sheets in my bed. Don't mind me. It's in the washer. But, yeah. Would y'all? And if you want access to my group chat, it's free. Like, all of this shit is in the description box. Go to the last video. You will be able to get the link to book a pole class with me. You'll be able to get the link to my free Discord group where you can share your YouTube videos. You can just talk. You can make some friends. You can ask questions. There's literally, like, a picture dump tab. Like, we're really being there being fucking friends, right? And then there's my sunroom link for those that ask about that. Everything's in the description box. But if you want to go ahead and join Discord, you can get on Discord. I'm worried I'm too big to start pole, like I'm tall and chubby. I don't know. Girl, if you don't learn how to be in that body and love it, I'm going to be honest, it is going to be a little more challenging because you have to learn how to balance your weight on the pole. And since you're so tall, it's going to be hard to find your medium. But it's possible. And also with weight, of course, it's easier for a slim person to do certain tricks, especially the more advanced tricks, because there's not as much weight to hold. Like, pole is literally all upper body strength. But once you learn how to balance your weight, you're good. So I'm not even about to let you think that that's valid. Please. I'm actually about to start editing right now so that this video can be ready for y'all soon. Maybe, and what do I want to call this? We could just call it media. Alrighty, we're gonna open media bin and we are going to import content. So when I start going live on the other channel, just know that the content that I will be showing you on how to edit and such, I already have video tutorials on how to edit, like on the phone. On my phone, I edit with the app Vilo, VLLO. I don't edit on that no more. Now I'm learning Premiere Pro. So I will be teaching how to edit on Premiere Pro. So I can show y'all right now. Like, I just added the content into my bin. This what y'all got coming next. Y'all gonna watch a bitch really give my hair a bath. It's giving cinematics, okay? Don't play with me. Zoe. Yeah, I really am excited to share this next vlog of how I prep my hair. And then you will see a bad bitch at the club. Hold up. Yeah, y'all can see me right. We'll go here. I have to be careful about what I show you. I don't know if my little titty was out because I be editing my titties. But y'all got another one on the way. I'm coming. I had just bought this outfit this day. And we was giving. Yeah, so I would love to show y'all how to edit. Hi, Deja. Dayla. Her name's not Jayla, it's Dayla. Yeah, she got fired. I really am sad for her because she was really sad about it. How many days do I have to work a week? I have to work 3, but I can go in at any time. Next week, I think I want to try out a day shift because I know that on day shift I could record for y'all on stage, and that's all I would love. I am gonna leave this live up. I like this live. We had some good conversation. If you haven't thumbs up this live, can you please? It helps. It helps. So I'm not gonna edit the hair part. I'm gonna let Nissa edit the hair part. I'm gonna let her do that. And I'm just gonna edit like the stripper vlog part. I wish I could like see me and the screen. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm about to edit, so I'm about to go. But I love y'all so much, and I really thank y'all for being here and talking to me. Oh, I look so wholesome and cute. So the way that I start, I'm gonna give y'all a little tutorial. So to do cuts, so I press I where I want it to start, right? And then you press O where you want to stop. So this is the part that I cut. And then you drag it here. And now I started my timeline. And like while you're editing, you see two screens. So you see like your final, like what you cut, and then you see like the full clip. And then you just keep going and going and going. And since I said, so the hair part, like me washing my hair is gonna be first. So I'm gonna take this tool to drag it over so that I can have space to go back and add the clips from that. But I don't want to edit that part first. We're starting down here. So, yeah. That's how you edit on the computer. When I first got on here, I thought that this shit was rocket science. And I still haven't learned, like, all of the shortcuts and stuff. But now that I'm learning it, I like it. I like it. Like, when y'all see me in my vlogs and I'm, like, in the car, and how, like, I'm not blurred, but all the windows are blurred, and, like, the blur moves with me. Like, you can do cool shit on the computer, and that's why I really appreciate learning how to edit on this. Okay. Where I there? Yes. My hair is done by Sweet Michael CC. Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna press O. And I like how precise I can get it. You literally just keep dragging and dropping, dragging and dropping. What do you use to edit? This is Premiere Pro. So you have to download Adobe Cloud, and you pay for Adobe Cloud. And quick little finesse that you might not know. They have an option on there where you can like say you're a student and they don't ask for no proof, no verification, bitch. So you get the whole program for like $20 instead of like $50 a month. Cause whose school I go to? Well, actually I do go to somebody's school. I go to somebody's school in Sedona. We are literally a university of Sedona, University of Metaphysics, okay? But I don't got no government student ID. But I got that student discount. My camera, this is my camera, Canon G7X. I got Mark III, the newest version. This is where your battery goes. Your battery and your SIM card. It's very easy to work. You open it, this is the lens. It's not removable, like you just leave this lens. Cause like, you know, some cameras you buy the camera and then you have to buy lens, you don't have to do that with this. And it can flip up so I can like watch myself when I record. It comes with a little strap so I can hold it. Yeah, it's really easy. And I just literally, I did not adjust settings. I leave my settings on auto. Only thing I will say about this is that the battery life, it's kind of a scam. And the Canon G7X, like they go in and out of focus. So I feel like I want to get a Sony. Girl, we don't even give a fuck about who stole my camera. So should I get a Mac to edit videos, or can I get any computer? Get Mac, cause some softwares you have to have like Apple. Like if you wanted to get Velo, like you have to have like the app store. This, I think I know you have to be able to have Adobe Cloud, but I don't know about like Final Cut Pro and shit like that. But I would just suggest getting a MacBook if you want to edit on your computer. Are y'all tired of me? Y'all ready for me to go? Because I keep saying I'm gonna go so I can edit, but then I just start editing while y'all watch. But I think this is cool. I enjoy this.
Sweet life of CC.
Okay.
She's
go back.
She's based in Macon, but she travels. Definitely, like, get into it, okay? My part is really in the middle, but for pictures, she gave me a little side part, and now I can't get over the side parts.
Boom. And what I do, so the way that I edit to make it easy on me, I literally just cut, drag. I don't go through and do, like I do everything all at once. So I'm gonna go cut, I'm gonna go all the way through and drag. So for my hour-long videos, I literally cut it down to an hour. Then I go back through and I make any more cuts. Then I go back through and I add my text. And the way that I do text on here, because like, of course you can just add it as a regular text, but it'd be too much. It's too much. So I have to use my phone and use Bazart, and I create a text, and then I save it transparent, and then I add it on here as a picture overlay. Like, it's a whole fucking process. And then I download music and I go add my music, and then I watch the whole video over again. So like when I do weekly vlogs, like I really like to edit like day by day so that I'm not just having to sit here and edit all day. But on the computer, it do take longer. Like on my phone, I be editing in like a good hour. On the computer, it'd be a good 2 days. But this isn't gonna take me long. I done got a lot faster.
I'm so in love. So my little curl. So my.
Nope, let me go back. I cut it too soon.
I'm so in love. So my little curls, I had got the wrong hair color. This
yeah,
is
I like Canva too.
33, and this is 1. So they got like a hint of red brown, but it's super duper cute.
Cut.
And I'm super duper grateful.
And I'm super duper grateful. Okay, so I cut that one. Like I ended it sooner than I want to. So what I'm gonna do is drag it from here. Like instead of trying to do it here and redo the whole thing, I'm just gonna drag it from here to where I want it to go. And now I can pick back up where I left off. How long did it take you to learn to work your camera? Girl, instantly. That is so nice. Thank you for saying that. I'm so glad that you felt safe in the space and so appreciative that you came. And I hope that we get to see each other and dance together soon. How do you feel about hearing your own voice? I'm used to it. Like, I'm too used to it. You gotta think, like, I've been editing, doing YouTube for years, that I know what my voice sounds like. Now, going back and watching my old videos, I just be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, who's talking? Who's fucking talking? Hold up, I'm about to like do it like this so I can screenshot that comment because it just made my day. Because my voice was so high pitched and so soft and so different. I was so sweet and young and innocent. I hope y'all could still hear me talking just then. But yeah, now listen to my voice, I just be like, okay, like it's Michaela.
And I'm super duper grateful. Can we? Shut up.
I actually enjoy editing my videos. I think I am the best YouTuber ever. Like, I am my own biggest fan. I love editing my videos. I love watching me. I be literally giggling.
Shut up.
Okay, I think that's where I need to stop.
Can we?
Nope, a little bit back. I'm telling the camera, can we shut up so we can get into my nails? But I'm literally telling myself to shut up because, like, I'm the only one talking. Not her laughing. Girl, yeah.
Can we? Shut up. Get into the nails. My nails are by Brit. And so this nail, Brit, please don't be mad at me. I just really couldn't do it. It was cute, just not for me. But on these fingers, I had all black, and then it was like pink and white lines, and it had like a heart rhinestone on it. I went and got a pedicure, and I ended up getting that nail change just to like tone it down and like girly it down a teeny tad bit.
No, oh God, like this nail, it was just too girly for me. I had to just go get it taken off and get a black French tip. Like, please, relax.
Maybe. A teeny tad bit.
Boom, then we drag. Okay, I'm gonna go for real now because I'm getting quiet and I want to focus. But I will speak with y'all soon. Don't forget to check my description box for all the things that y'all have been asking me for. Michaela loves you.